The damaging winds, then the rain just nonstop. We've set a record with the amount of rain that's fallen in Wilmington, and now a yearly record for rainfall, and still 3 months to go. And they've smashed the old record for 80-plus inches of rain for the year. It's just incredible. Hopefully, things will improve in Wilmington later tonight and tomorrow, and those folks will be able to get back to normal. Still got huge problems elsewhere, obviously, across the region. This is First Alert Doppler radar. We've got just bands of tropical showers now rolling northwestward. There is a bit of a break in these areas to the east, and even Wayne County, you had a little bit of a break as we worked our way through the afternoon hours, but you got a little bit of rain there now. And any one of these showers here, you see the one there in Nash County earlier, it had some rotation. Some of these showers coming in out of South Carolina as they roll northwestward and northward, exhibiting rotation. So far, besides Scotland and Robeson County, no tornado warnings, but don't be surprised if there's a quick spin up that causes at least a tornado warning to be issued in some of these showers. Brittany and I are watching them closely. You get little weak rotation. Same story the last several days. Some of these showers come in, they start showing a little bit of rotation as they move rapidly to the northwest. There's a quick tornado warning. So far today and the last several days, only one report. Sheriff's deputies saw a tornado touchdown in western Robeson County, but no reports of any damage from that. But the main issue is going to be, again, the heavy rainfall. It is showing signs now of shifting westward. So in Sampson County and much of Cumberland County, you've got a little bit of a break here. This is just mainly light rain in the border, but notice even here too, this shower that's moving rapidly to the north and west. It's got some brief heavy rain there right along 540, stretching up towards, it's like the Bedford community, maybe a little bit west of there, towards Falls Lake and maybe into Durham. Some of these, again, have shown their heavy shower there into Chatham County, and it's these heavier showers that sometimes show some rotation. So again, watching that closely for a tornado warning. None are in effect right now, but that could change. Good news, Sampson County, after all your rain, you've dried out a bit. Same for Cumberland County for now. Some more showers are going to roll through as we head through the evening hours, but the shift will be to the west overall. And you see in Moore County, you're getting hit with some moderate to heavy rain. Same into sections of Scotland County and also western Robeson County. Again, there is that tornado risk. The highest risk through the evening is going to be from Moore County down to the south, but even a small risk through much of central and western North Carolina. This is a new tornado watch. It's in effect for the Sandhills and southern coastal plain, but generally Lillington to Fayetteville to Clinton, areas to the south. Not looking for any widespread tornadoes. Again, isolated potential there for a quick tornado, but so far so good on that front. But you ready for folks, I know, to get a break from this. There's that record in Wilmington, the old record for yearly rainfall way back in 1877, not long after records began. 83.5 inches of rain fell in the port city. So far, 86.79 inches of rain. And again, 3 more months to go, so they'll shatter that all-time record. Very wet summer, as you know, especially south of the Triangle and towards the coast. Some areas in July had up to 20 inches of rain, like the Outer Banks. Meanwhile, these are some storm totals from Florence. 21 inches around Mount Olive. Benson, almost 14, and the list goes on. Goldsboro 13.25, although other areas of southern Wayne County picked up as much as 15 to 20 inches. Rayford over 10, and then you get farther north, and as you might expect, the amounts are lighter. We'll be updating these. This was as of early afternoon. Raleigh-Durham International 5.5 inches of rain, and Cary at 5. Wake Forest 4.5, Chapel Hill 4.5, and Whispering Pines 4.5. More manageable amounts. Here's a satellite view. And you see still on the east side of Florence that enhanced cloud cover. That's where the heavier tropical rain showers continue to pound the state. The onslaught continues. But notice, at least for Wilmington, we don't have the really bright cloud tops anymore. So they're getting a little bit of a break. And as the evening wears on, all of this does shift towards the west. But still that flow coming in off the Atlantic, producing, bringing in just tons of tropical moisture. There's the center of Florence. It's going to curve up now northward into western North Carolina. Notice the movement. It's 25 miles south-southeast of Greenville in South Carolina, but now I'm taking that northward turn. It's going to go up into western parts of North Carolina. So the bad news for us, if it just kept going westward, it would take the whole rain shield with it. But now that it's going northward, that right side of the storm, which on a westward track is the north side, becomes the east side. And that means more rain for us. There you see it now moving north at 14. So that's the good news. 14 miles an hour. Consider how much faster that is than yesterday when it was going at 2 to 3 miles an hour, and you could literally walk faster than that. It's now going at a pretty good pace, and it should continue to do so. So it's going to get out of here much more quickly than it would have at that 2 to 3 mile per hour pace, obviously. By tomorrow into Tuesday, finally starting to see improvements around here. Flash flood warning now reissued for southwestern Wake into parts of Orange County and Chatham County, still in effect for these areas. And the flash flood warnings are going to continue through at least late tonight and probably part of tomorrow. The river flood warnings, of course, are going to go on for days and days. But here's Florence, and again, now on that side of that track as it goes northward, look at all the moisture. Now it comes, instead of going this way, it's going to go this way. So still the potential for some heavy rain. Here we go through 10, 11 o'clock, and some of that getting up into the triangle too. But then notice tomorrow morning, some scattered heavy showers around. But as we go through the day, look at the coloring there. You see the greens and not much red or yellow or orange. That means the shower intensity going down. Now, in the afternoon, there could still be some pockets of heavier rain, but this looks much better by later tomorrow than it is right now or will be later this evening. And we get into tomorrow evening and notice just a few showers around. By Tuesday, there's nothing much left but a couple of scattered showers or an isolated storm, more typical summer weather. And then we have a long stretch of dry weather. Additional amounts of rain. You see this improvement as the axis of heaviest rain goes to the west. This is just one computer model, but generally an inch or two in most areas. But the western parts of the viewing area, if you're around Sanford into Moore County, Scotland County, even into parts of Orange and Chatham and into Alamance County towards the Triad, there's going to be a band of heavy rain that sets up somewhere potentially in the triangle. Eastern parts less, western parts more. And this isn't going to be absolutely correct, but that's the thinking, is that there could be some heavy rain that spreads back to the north. Now, we're talking about those flood stages and how it compares to Florence, how it compares to Matthew from 2 years ago. At the Tar River at Tarboro, no impacts really, because the crest is not going to have any big impact on Tarboro. A difference between Matthew crest and the Florence crest, less than 20 feet of what it was. That's good news. Same thing for the Neuse River at Smithfield. It's going to be over 11 feet below what it was with Matthew. So good news there, but that still causes some moderate flooding. At Goldsboro, not quite the same good news. Crest forecast with Florence at 26.8 later in the week. I think it's Tuesday, the crest there. And then Matthew, the crest was 29. That was a record. That's going to be about 2.5 feet below, but still cause major flooding. Just perhaps not quite as catastrophic, but still it's going to be a bad deal. Cape Fear at Lillington, 6 feet higher, though. That's not good, obviously. Cape Fear at Fayetteville, 3.5 feet higher than what it was with Matthew. And the Little River at Manchester near Fort Bragg, northern Cumberland County, 3 feet higher than what it was with Matthew. So some areas it's a little bit much better. Areas in the coastal plain like Tarboro, other areas it's worse than with Matthew. But for everybody, obviously, that's in the flooding, it's terrible. Overnight lows tonight, again, scattered showers and even some thunder and lightning now. Now that we're on the outer bands of this, the atmosphere has become more unstable, and there could be some thunder and lightning, some heavy downpours, lows in the low 70s. For your day on Monday, again, clouds around, heavy showers scattered about in the morning, and then in the afternoon, it looks like lesser coverage, but still some showers, but definite improvement beginning tomorrow. And your First Alert AccuWeather 7-day, a few showers around Tuesday, but the recovery can easily begin for folks that can. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all dry with sunny days and clear nights and just a few showers by next Sunday. So we can at least start to see in the weather forecast, some improvement. We've gotten or getting through almost the worst of it with the weather happening now. Not that the flooding isn't going to get worse for the folks where the rivers haven't crested, but at least we're getting this thing the heck out of here.